and I'm back with another banger. We just hit 1K, so shout out G-Dog. Period. As you guys know, well, I don't know if you guys knew, but I did a giveaway and I had 3 winners, which I will be listing their ads down below. So shout out to them. I did a Q&A on my Instagram, so if you don't follow me on Instagram, follow me right now. But anyways, I did a Q&A on my Instagram, and basically whoever got the most answers right won the giveaway, and I had 3 lucky winners. So shout out to you guys. And yeah, so as you guys can see by the title, I will be doing a girl talk. I want to do a girl talk, and I would love to do it every week, but I know how my schedule is, so I at least want to do girl talk videos once a month, because we need to, come together as one, to be united and support each other and help each other out. Girl talks, I feel like, are very important to have, just in general, just, girls helping each other out, because life is crazy and sometimes we just need other females, push us or just educate us a little bit. But anyway, so for today's girl talk, I will be talking about relationships and friendships. A couple weeks back, I asked my Instagram followers to give me some topics for some girl talk videos, and a lot of the topics that were given to me were about like relationships and friendships, so I thought I'd just put that in one video. As you guys know, for my OG Dre Dolls, I did this video before, so you kind of will be seeing the same questions, but for my new subscribers, you guys didn't see that video, so I'll be answering these questions or just talking about these topics to you guys. So starting off, I'm just going to say topics related to relationship stuff, and then after that I will do topics related to friendships. So the first topic for relationships is don't rush into a relationship. Ladies and gentlemen, do not feel like you need to rush into a relationship. Don't feel like you need to be in a relationship, because you really do not. I feel like in this generation, people feel like, because they see all this stuff about like goals and oh, they're so cute, and they see all these couple channels and couples going viral on social media, they feel like they need to be in a relationship, or they really want to be in a relationship. You do not have to rush to be in a relationship. Like, enjoy you time, especially if you're young, in your teenage years, or early 20s, whatever the case is. If you're young, do not feel like you need to rush into a relationship, because you don't. Enjoy your youth years, because you can't get those back. You have plenty of time to get married and settle down, but while you're young, just have fun. Like, you don't need to rush into a relationship. Topic number 2 for relationships: toxic relationships. As you guys know, I was in a very, very toxic relationship, and I feel like that was just like a black cloud over me. Like, I feel like I was never truly happy in that relationship. And for a lot of people, like, toxic relationships can just have a huge toll on them. Like, you don't feel motivated to do things. You don't really feel like yourself. You just feel like you're in a black bubble. And all I can say about being in toxic relationships is get out of it. Like, you will never truly be happy in a toxic relationship. I know you might feel like you need that person, or you really want to stay with that person for whatever reason. Ooh, my lip gloss. For whatever reason, but no, honestly, if you're not truly happy in a relationship, leave. And that's all I have to say. Topic 3 for relationships is clinginess. I know some people like clinginess, and I know some people don't like clinginess. I'm the type of person where I'm like in the middle. Like, I want you to be a little clingy, show me that you care. Don't be all nonchalant. But then again, I like my space. So I'm like half and half. Like, yeah, show me that you love me and appreciate me, whatever the case is, give me my attention. But also, when I want my space, give me my space. So I'm kind of like both. Like, I don't want you too clingy to the point where it's like you're obsessed with me, but I do want you to be, kind of attached to me, like, show me that you care, show me that you want to be here and stuff, Nobody wants anybody that's nonchalant. That's all I'm going to say. Topic 4. Time doesn't justify a relationship. And when somebody said this, I was like, girl, yes. People feel like time justifies a relationship, and the longer you're with somebody, that means like the better your relationship is, or the better chance your relationship will last, whatever the case is. You could be married to somebody for 5 years and be miserable the whole time, and you could be somebody and know somebody for 5 weeks and be happier than you was in that 5-year relationship. Time does not justify a relationship, and I feel like people, I don't know, they think too deep into it, like feeling like you need to talk to somebody or be with somebody for a certain amount of time to know if it's real or if it's not, or if it's gonna last. No, like I said, you could be miserable for years with someone and be super happy with somebody that you only knew for a couple weeks. Time does not justify a relationship, you guys. Topic 5, never chase someone. but I'm gonna add on to this. Never chase someone who doesn't want to be chased, basically. If you feel like you're fighting for someone and you're not getting that in return, then leave. Simple. Like, don't keep trying to chase after somebody. Like, yeah, you're showing that you care, and yeah, like, you're trying to fight for that person because you really want to be with that person. You don't want to lose that person. Oh my, y'all, I'm so sorry. My lip gloss is like super sticky. I actually hate this lip gloss, but it's the only one I had left. So I'm sorry if my lips all sticking together, y'all. But anyways, I know you like want to fight for somebody that you really want or don't want to lose, but after a certain time and you realize you fighting, that person just isn't, you know, it's not 100% on both sides. Like, you giving 100 and this person giving you 20. No, leave. You can't keep chasing somebody that doesn't want to be chased. People who want to be with you will change for you. Like, you shouldn't have to chase that person, basically. Topic 6, friends with benefits. How do I feel about this? Don't do it. Don't do it. Do not do it.
No. Oh, no.
Okay? It's not gonna end well. Like, it's not gonna end well. Like, okay, let me not say that. Me personally, I just feel like you doing physical things with somebody and then y'all doing your own thing with other people, talking to other people, linking with other people, whatever the case is, but y'all just being physical with each other, somebody's gonna get their feelings hurt. Somebody's gonna start having more than just like physical feelings for that person, if that makes sense. Like, they're gonna want more eventually, and the other person might not. So honestly, to save your heart and your feelings, I would not recommend friends with benefits. But if y'all grown and y'all have an understanding, like, we can't work out, but you know, we can do the do, then do that. But for me personally, I feel like people don't need to be friends with benefits because it never ends well. Topic 7, how do I feel about age gaps? Honestly, to be honest, I'm just gonna speak from a female's perspective. Females kind of are more mature than males at between the teenage years. You know, we kind of like grow faster than males, I want to say, mentally. So us females, we prefer to date older males because, you know, the mindset's kind of the same. Like, we're on the same maturity level because the boys our age aren't that mature. So I totally understand where most teenage girls want to date like older men. But it depends how young you are, because as you guys know, it is illegal to be dating somebody under the age of 18 when you're over the age of 21, 20, or 18, whatever the law is. I don't freaking know. I just know you can't date somebody underage, basically. So of course it's like, dang, like, no, you guys can't date. But people are gonna do it anyways. So honestly, as long as it's not like an adult messing with a child. A child to me is somebody who is 16 or under. An adult to me is honestly somebody who's 21 and over, because I know a lot of 18-year-olds and 19-year-olds who are very childish. So I feel like when you're 21, you're like a full-blown adult, to be honest. So I feel like an adult messing with a child, with, like I said, 16 or under, that's, I don't know, like, I don't support that. I don't agree with that. I don't think that's okay. But if, you know, you're 17, you know, you're pretty mature for your age, you want to mess with somebody who's mature, then I don't see the problem with that. Because at the end of the day, people are going to do what they want. I'm getting a notification right now. But anyways, people are going to do what they want at the end of the day. So can't say too much about that. Topic 8, moving on. I don't know if you want tips on moving on or how to move on. But moving on, I could just give y'all tips. Honestly, if you're really trying to move on from somebody, don't check their social media. Try to like not be in contact with them at all. Cut them completely off. Cut anybody off who is associated with that person, because yeah, if you're trying to cut that person off, you kind of got to cut everything off that came with that person. Just cut it all off. That's all I really can say. Try to like keep yourself motivated, keep yourself busy, keep yourself doing stuff, hang out with your friends, have fun, go out, live your life. Don't be sitting sad, miserable. Like, I can't say don't be sad, because you're gonna go through that sad phase. You're gonna go through it. Everybody goes through that sad phase in a breakup. But once you get out of that sad phase, trust me, girl, you will get out of that sad phase. And when you get out of that sad phase, you are going to feel like the best ever. Okay, you're gonna feel great. You're gonna feel amazing. I've been there, been through that. I know what you're going through. I understand. Girl, trust me, better times are coming. Trust me. Topic 9, wanting space. I feel like it is super important to have space in a relationship. If you guys are around each other 24/7, always in each other's face, always texting, always on FaceTime, you're going to get tired of each other, and trust me, you're going to want to break up. It is very important to have space in a relationship. We're human. We need time to ourselves. We need time to, just go through whatever we're going through, focusing on ourselves. Being with somebody 24/7, literally, for me personally, like, I just feel like overwhelmed and I get irritated, and I feel like I need to have space. So it's very important to have space and let it be known that, we're good right now, but I just kind of, want space. Like, if they don't respect that, then girl or boy, they gotta go, because whoever you're with needs to respect when you want space. Topic 10, never, ever settle for less. Ladies and gentlemen, okay? Never settle for less. If you know what you want, let it be known what you want. And if they can't accept what you want, don't be with them. Leave them, cut them off, whatever the case is. Do not try to lower your standards for somebody. If somebody is doing something you don't want, or you don't approve of, at all, cut them off. Or before you cut them off, have a conversation, and if y'all can't come to an agreement, cut them off. Do not lower your standards for anybody. Trust me, because there's somebody out there who will do what this person isn't doing. So if that person who really likes you, or whatever the case is, can't change a couple things for you, then they don't need to be in your life, period. I believe this is topic 10, if not topic 11, but bad communication. I don't care what nobody says. Nobody is ever too busy not to have communication with somebody that they're dealing with, entertaining, in a relationship with, whatever the case is. If celebrities have time to tweet and do this and that, you have time to text somebody back. You're never too busy. Like, you're never too busy. It takes 2 seconds to send a text, especially if you're in a relationship. A lot of people feel like, oh yeah, I don't have to talk to him every single day. Like, we're understood, yada, yada, yada. No. If you're in a relationship, I feel like you guys need to talk every day. Rather, it's just a couple text messages, one simple phone call, one FaceTime call, whatever the case is. I feel like that's needed in a relationship. Like, you cannot go a whole day without talking to your significant other. That's weird. You're never that busy. Rather, it's a good morning text, or baby, I'm at work, baby, I'm busy, I'm gonna talk to you when I get a chance. That's all you need. But just to not talk to somebody for a whole day, no, you're never that busy. And if somebody is going a whole day without talking to you, but they're really messing with you, they're going out with you, or whatever the case is, cut them off. Because, baby, nobody's ever that busy. Ever. Nobody is ever that busy. Shoot, Donald Trump got time to freaking tweet and stuff, and he the president. Like, come on. Nobody's ever that busy. The next topic is knowing when to give up. If you feel like you're putting in more effort than the person you're dealing with is, then give up, because it can never be uneven. Like, I feel like you cannot be giving more than who you're dealing with is giving. Like, it needs to be equal. Everything needs to be equal in your relationship. And when it gets to that point where you're just fighting for a person, and they're just like doing them, cut them off. And the last topic for relationships is cheating. And I know y'all probably thinking, like, really? But there's a lot of people out here who get mad at the girl or the male that their significant other cheated on them with, when really you need to be mad at your significant other. Don't be trying to fight this girl and fight this boy for being with your man, unless it's somebody you know for a fact knew that you guys were together. But if it was just some random person that he or she just decided to cheat on you with, you cannot be mad at the other person. You have to be mad at you, whoever you're dealing with, because at the end of the day, they cheated on you. That person doesn't owe you any respect, any loyalty, anything. The person you're dealing with does. So if they decided to go cheat on you, then be mad at them. I feel like it's so goofy when females be trying to fight over a dude, or dudes be trying to fight over a female. Like, no, be mad at your significant other. Don't be mad at the other person, unless, like I said, they knew for a fact you guys were together. Okay, all the relationship topics, I will be going into friend topics. First one is fake friends. There's really not too much to say about this. If they're fake, they're not your friend. They don't need to be in your life. You don't need to be associated with them. Nothing. And that's that. Next topic is non-supportive friends. Now, like I said before, showing support is free. If there's somebody that you're really cool with and they are not like showing support, they don't need to, honestly, they don't really need to be in your circle. Like, anybody in my circle is going to be people, let me not say is going to be, people in my circle support what I have going on and are happy for what I do. Anybody that's not happy for you and what you got going on is honestly a toxic person who you don't need to be around. Like, what are you around for if you're not happy for me? If you're jealous in a way, if you're envious in a way, whatever that weird energy is, don't have them in your circle. That's not your friend. If they can't support what you got going on, that's not your friend. Friends that use you. I don't know how y'all do things, but the way me and my friends do things, like, I'm gonna look out for you when I got it, you look out for me if I don't got it, whatever the case is. We don't count favors. We don't do that. Like, I feel like it should be equal in a relationship. You shouldn't count favors. Like, you do something because you genuinely want to do something for that person. Using somebody, I don't even know what to say, honestly. If you feel like you're being used, then stop doing stuff for that person, or let that person know that, like, I feel like, you know, you're taking advantage of me in a way, or whatever the case is. But honestly, if you feel like you're being used, or you feel like a person just keeps asking you for stuff, but when you ask for something, they're not, like, they can't help you, then just stop doing stuff for that person. Simple. Jealous friends. I kind of touched on this earlier. Basically, if you have a jealous friend in your circle, or somebody just with weird energy in your circle, they don't need to be in your circle. Cut them off. Nobody wants negative energy around them. Be around positive people that lift you up, people who support you. The next topic is growing apart from friends. Now, a lot of people feel like when you grow apart from one another, y'all automatically beefing, or automatically got a problem with each other, or y'all feel like, no, there's like some type of beef. There's no beef. If y'all don't know what that means, it's a DMV slang. It's DMV slang, which basically means like a problem with that person. So anyways, there's no problem when you grow apart. You know, y'all, we grow up, we have different interests. You kind of like just grow apart from people who you probably friends with all your life. And that's just normal. Like, there's no problem, but you know, you got what you're going on. I'm kind of on a different path, so I'm gonna just do my own thing. And that's that. Growing apart, nothing is wrong with growing apart with each other. It's life. We grow up, we go our separate ways, and that's just that. Like, a lot of people, I feel like, don't really accept the fact that life goes on, and you can't like, they get so used to the same thing for so long. When it's time for things to actually change, it's kind of like, but nothing is wrong with growing apart from a friend. Rumors. I didn't heard so much stuff about me, it's crazy. I didn't heard stuff that I was just like, dang, like, I did that, like, I said that, what? No. Honestly, what can you say about rumors? People are going to talk regardless. People are going to make stuff up, especially if you're in high school and middle school, around like that age range or whatever. People be bored. They don't got nothing going on with their life, so they're going to start some stuff for a little entertainment. Honestly, you don't need to address rumors. If you know what you do, at the end of the day, you know what you do, what you say, whatever the case is, then just don't entertain it. But if it comes to a point where, like, that person's trying to address you because of a rumor, then you could, you know, have a normal conversation with that person, let them know, like, yeah, I didn't say that, or I didn't do that, and move on. But rumors, people are going to talk regardless, so just brush it off and keep going, period. Peer pressure. Don't do anything you don't want to do, and that's friendship wise or relationship wise. If you're not comfortable doing something, don't do it. Put your foot down and let it be known that you're not comfortable doing that. And no matter what that person is saying, you're not going to change your mind. You don't want to do that. Be very stern in your voice, like, because a lot of people, you know, will keep trying if they feel like you're not really confident in what you're saying. So just be confident on how you feel and let them know that, no, that's not okay. I'm not going to do that. And that's that. If they don't respect that, then cut them off. A school friend. You guys know what a school friend is. It's that friend, them friends that, you know, you only talk to in school. You don't link with outside of school. You don't hang out with outside of school. You don't even talk to them outside of school. Try to avoid telling them your business, because like they're just your school friend. They're just that friend that you're kicking it with in school. So don't be giving them all your business just so they could just go around the school and talk about you, because outside of school, y'all not talking, y'all not really friends, so they don't really need to be all up in your business. Too attached friends, just, you know, let them know that, like, you want space, or you feel like they're just a little bit too clingy. You kind of want them to fall back. Nothing is wrong with having a normal conversation with somebody. Like, one conversation can fix so much, and I feel like a lot of people don't know that. But that's all I have to say about a clingy friend. So for the final and last topic, friends come and go. You guys, Stop being sad over these friends that switch up on you, or you got cut off because they did something wild, or whatever the case is. Friends come and go, people come and go. Do not be sitting miserable, depressed over somebody because they did something wild or crazy. It's life. Sad to say, people are gonna do you dirty. People that are gonna switch up on you that you never thought would. It's just life, you guys. Just don't get too attached to people, honestly. Like, always think like, yeah, I really mess with that person, but at the end of the day, anything can happen, and you don't want to lose yourself over that. So you always gotta keep one in ahead. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope these topics were helpful. If you guys want me to do more girl talk videos, just give me topics in the comments and I will bring out more. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to be a part of Drew Dolls.